Hello, welcome to Floridaman News. Today I've got the Quick 30. Instead of only covering a few, I'm going to go through a quick list of news articles in quick succession. So without further ado, let's go. Number 1. Florida man woke up one morning to an intense headache. After arriving at the ER, it was determined that he was shot in the head by his wife the night prior. Number 2. A drunk Florida man accidentally set his car on fire at Taco Bell. When cops came to question him and asked him for his ID, he tried to use a taco for identification. Number 3. An obese Florida man was arrested for breaking into a Burger King and drinking 1 gallon of cooking grease. Number 4. A Florida man was arrested for punching an ATM multiple times. His excuse for the vandalism? It gave him too much money? Number 5. A Florida man was in critical condition after falling off a roof. How is this odd, you might ask? He was chasing a monkey that he said had stolen his favorite hat. Number 6. A Florida man had been sent to a hospital due to being run over. After leaving a strip club, he somehow managed to run himself over with his own car. Number 7. A 23-year-old Florida man was arrested in Busch Gardens for getting it on with a pink flamingo in front of horrified bystanders. Number 8. A 47-year-old Florida man was arrested for assaulting 2 passerbys with a sword because he thought someone had stolen his socks. Number 9. One Florida man was apprehended from a park. He was climbing atop playground equipment and explaining to children in graphic detail how babies are made. Number 10. A homeless couple was arrested in Walmart when they were discovered living in the attic with a stolen hot plate, a 47-inch flat-screen TV, and a meth lab. Number 11. A Florida man was found to have downloaded 13 zettabytes of porn. He said he was doing this before net neutrality because he didn't want to pay for no porn. Number 12. A Florida woman was arrested for stabbing her husband with a squirrel? How does that work? Number 13. A Florida man driving a golf cart was arrested for trying to blow up his neighbor's chickens with a homemade whiskey bomb because of a dispute over a BB gun. Number 14. On 2 separate occasions, 2 different Florida men broke into a prison to spend time with their friends. Maybe they were allowed to stay there with them too. Number 15. A Florida woman is facing charges for calling 911. What was her emergency? She was out of beer. Number 16. A Florida man is facing kidnapping charges after detaining a scientist to make his dog immortal. Number 17. A Florida man sustained injuries after trying to take a selfie with a wild squirrel. Number 18. A Florida man was arrested for possession of drugs that was found on him. How was he suspect, you might ask? He was wearing a shirt that said, "Who needs drugs? No, seriously, I have drugs." Number 19. A Florida man is suspected of drawing a huge radar penis using a private plane. That, I have to admit, is quite impressive. Number 20. Thousands of Florida men and women who are gun owners thought it was a good idea to shoot down Hurricane Irma. I think someone's been watching too much Sharknado. Number 21. A Florida man was arrested for stealing an ambulance. His reason for doing that was that he was too tired of waiting at the hospital. Number 22. A Florida man was rescued by the Coast Guard after attempting to run to Bermuda in an inflatable bubble. Number 23. A Florida man was arrested, all the while denying that he was drinking while driving because he would only take swigs of bourbon at stop signs. Number 24. A Florida man decided to steal all the chicken nuggets at a Burger King after he quit his job because why not? Number 25. A Florida man steals his neighbor's peacock only to be chased down by angry birds. Number 26. A Florida man was arrested for stabbing tourists despite not having any arms. Number 27. A Florida man ripped a urinal from the restroom wall of a restaurant after fleeing the scene naked and escaping into the nearby forest. Number 28. A Florida man tries to pause a police chase to rehydrate because, according to him, smoking crack makes you thirsty. Number 29. A Florida man gives a dash cam over to police to exonerate him since he was involved in a traffic accident, only to be arrested because it also recorded him robbing a jewelry store. And number 30. A Florida man was arrested for stealing a BMW after being told that he couldn't buy it with food stamps. And that's your Florida Man News Quick 30. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again later with more Florida Man News.